In the cold waters off Japan lives a creature with a face almost human. The kobudai, a fish that can change its gender to survive. Once a mysterious inhabitant of the deep, it becomes a culinary treasure in the hands of master chefs. Each stroke of the knife is both craft and ritual, a quiet act of respect for nature's power, where beauty and ferocity meet, perfectly balanced in every slice of kobudai flesh. These large males, often weighing around 65 pounds, can only be caught in spring, when the species reaches its peak. This gender transformation and size shift directly affect the texture and flavor of the flesh, making the mature males the most prized for their rich, dense meat. Culinarily, the most remarkable part is the fat beneath the skin of the head, the famed forehead bump. It can be eaten raw, and its flavor divides even the most experienced gourmets. Some praise its silky, buttery richness, while others describe it as almost mucus-like due to its unusual gelatinous texture. The preparation process begins with the first decisive cut, separating the head from the body after the fish has been initially cleaned. To ensure a clean, precise cut that doesn't damage the prized flesh, the chef carefully locates the natural joint between the bones before striking. Special attention is given to the white fatty layer beneath the skin of the head, the prized forehead fat. This is a true delicacy that chefs inspect immediately. At the same time, the chin area is also highly valued, as it contains a rich concentration of gelatin and collagen. When cooked, this portion takes on a uniquely silky, almost slippery texture, traditionally described as being as smooth as the nose. In Japan, the jaw meat of the kobudai is especially sought after for its Q texture, that springy, chewy resilience, and deep, savory flavor. An interesting culinary fact: kobudai scales are soft and edible, unlike those of most other fish, and are rich in collagen, adding to its impressive nutritional value. Because of this complexity and rarity, Japanese culinary connoisseurs rank kobudai as a 5-star ingredient, surpassing even the famed bluefin tuna, which holds only 3 stars. It stands as one of the most extraordinary and revered fish in the Japanese seafood world. Using a specialized fillet knife, the craftsman carefully separates the meat from the back, belly, and tail along the spine. This is a demanding step. The bones of the kobudai are exceptionally hard, much tougher than most fish. At times, chefs must even switch to heavy-duty shears to trim through the fins and dense cartilage, avoiding damage to the razor-sharp knife edge. During the process, the chef notes that the spinal column of the kobudai curves inward, unlike the straight structure of many other fish. This requires the blade to follow the curve precisely, adjusting angle and pressure with each stroke to ensure no meat is wasted. Once filleted, the chef sprays a fine mist of salted water over the meat, a traditional technique that lightly disinfects the surface while tightening the muscle fibers, preparing it for curing or immediate refinement. To elevate its natural flavor, the chef uses shiokoji, a fermented salt mixture made from rice malt, to tenderize the meat and naturally enhance its umami depth. The fish is then divided into 3 distinct sections: the head reserved for grilling or simmering, the center cut, prized for premium sashimi, and the tail, ideal for cooked dishes. For sashimi, the chef employs the traditional yubiki technique, a refined method of lightly searing the skin without cooking the flesh. The fillet is briefly blanched in hot water, then immediately plunged into salted ice water to halt the heat. In some cases, the chef prepares an extra salty brine, 3 times stronger than normal, for a short soak after blanching. This rapid heating and chilling process gives the skin a springy, Q-texture crispness, while preserving the fish's oceanic sweetness and pure buttery flavor. It's a perfect harmony of texture, temperature, and taste, a signature mark of Japanese culinary artistry. The chef begins by separating the skin from the flesh, preparing both versions, with skin for yubiki and without skin for sashimi. After trimming it carefully, he performs a floating test, placing the fat in water to check its purity. The lower the density, the higher the quality. Then he presses the fat between 2 sheets of kombu, kelp, a method of his own invention. The gentle pressure extracts the oils while infusing them with kombu's deep umami essence, transforming the fat into a fragrant, ocean-infused oil unlike any other. Finally, the fin meat and forehead fat are lightly grilled. As the heat kisses the surface, the fish releases a powerful aroma of the sea, rich and briny, with an oyster-like flavor that lingers long after. It's the perfect finale to a demanding process, where every part of the kobudai is honored, and nature's beauty meets human precision in one unforgettable expression of culinary art. The red stingray is a cartilaginous fish, a distinctive ingredient whose preparation differs greatly from that of bony fish. The first and most critical step is bleeding. This process is carried out immediately after the catch to remove all blood from the muscle system, preserving the fish's bright color and, more importantly, eliminating residual compounds that could affect the flavor. However, the liver is carefully preserved. It's regarded as a luxury delicacy, prized for its rich, buttery texture and deep flavor, often compared to foie gras. Once the liver is set aside, all remaining organs are thoroughly cleaned out, leaving a pristine body ready for the next stage of preparation. Filleting a stingray is the most delicate stage of preparation, requiring both precision and skill due to its cartilaginous structure. The craftsman begins by making an incision near the gills, then slides a long, sharp knife along the spine and cartilage, separating the 2 fillets from the flat body. The head and remaining cartilage are then chopped into sections, but nothing goes to waste. In Korean cuisine, the cartilage is highly prized for soups and stews, where it releases collagen that gives the broth a silky texture and deep, savory flavor. The large fillet cuts are first rinsed thoroughly to remove any remaining blood or impurities, then patted dry with a clean cloth to preserve their freshness and maintain the crisp, firm texture essential for sashimi. Next comes skinning, a crucial step. The stingray skin is thick and coarse, unsuitable for raw dishes. Using a specialized fillet knife, the craftsman works with delicate precision, sliding the blade just beneath the surface to peel away the tough outer layer, revealing the pearly white flesh underneath. Once the fillet is fully prepared, the chef moves on to slicing it for sashimi. Before cutting, a unique technique is applied: shallow scoring across the surface of the fish. This fine cross-hatching breaks some of the dense muscle fibers, softening the naturally firm texture while enhancing the meat's ability to absorb soy sauce or dipping condiments. The result is sashimi that retains stingray's signature chewiness, yet melts gracefully on the palate, a perfect balance of texture and taste. Each translucent slice of stingray is carefully arranged on a bed of chilled stone, glistening under the light. The highlight of the presentation lies in the stingray liver, which is cut into small pieces and delicately placed atop the sashimi platter. This addition is not just for visual appeal. It creates a remarkable contrast in flavor and texture. The rich, buttery smoothness of the liver pairs beautifully with the clean, crisp chewiness of the stingray flesh. Together, they form a harmonious expression of seafood artistry, where delicacy and depth meet in perfect balance. This kind of speed takes years, not from rushing, but from learning where not to rush. Every master starts slow before they find their rhythm. There's beauty in control, in knowing exactly where the blade will land. It's not about danger, it's about trust between hand and steel. In high-end dining, presentation isn't decoration, it's discipline. Precision tells the story of respect. For the ingredient, for the diner, for the craft, that's what you pay for. Patience plated perfectly. Every diver knows the rule. Take only what you need. Leave the rest for tomorrow. The ocean rewards balance, not greed. Who needs a seafood restaurant when your kitchen smells like the beach? A little garlic, a splash of chili, and boom, 5-star flavor, home edition. The blade hums as it moves, smooth, soft, almost melodic. There's no wasted motion, no pause, just the rhythm of precision. You can almost feel the sharpness through the screen. Be honest, you're craving it too, aren't you? That glossy sauce, the crispy golden crust, the sweet and tangy flavor that hits every taste bud. Just watching it is enough to make your stomach growl. So tell me, what's your favorite Chinese dish? Each layer of cabbage wrapping around the ribs feels like comfort itself. Slow-cooked patience you can taste.